Bonnie Kaplan, The Better Brain, Overcome Anxiety, Combat Depression, and Reduce ADHD and Stress with Nutrition. In The Better Brain, Bonnie Kaplan explores the potential of nutrition in improving mental health and overcoming issues such as anxiety, depression, and ADHD. In this captivating book summary, you'll discover how the benefits of good nutrition extend far beyond physical health and how it can impact our emotions, gene expression, and mental well-being. Let's embark on a journey that delves into the scientific connection between diet and mental health, the significance of our gut microbiome, and the advantages of multinutrients. Learn about the practical steps you can take to make better food choices and foster a well-nourished, better-functioning brain.
Good nutrition for better mental health. The book emphasizes the importance of nutrition in solving mental health challenges through a young boy's recovery from mental illness with multinutrients. The book also explores why food is not given the attention it deserves, as committees that write clinical guidelines are funded by drug companies. The article advocates for good nutrition's affordability, availability, and effectiveness and prompts a need for doctors to explore more natural solutions before prescribing drugs. The book asserts that good nutrition is necessary for better mental health. While the idea of using food to cure mental illness is not new, society has primarily neglected this alternative in favor of drug prescriptions. The book uses Andrew's story to highlight how multinutrients cured his anxiety, OCD, and psychosis when other medications failed. Additionally, multinutrients proved to be an affordable and available solution, unlike intensive and costly treatments. The book argues that the lack of emphasis on food could be because committees that formulate clinical guidelines receive funding from drug companies, and doctors receive training to prescribe medications. As a result, people consume drugs to solve various problems without questioning their effectiveness, side effects, or considering other alternatives. The book advocates for a change in societal and medical paradigms to prioritize good nutrition by exploring healthier dietary habits and promoting balanced nutrition. It highlights that food is a natural and more affordable solution that is more sustainable in the long run. Furthermore, doctors need to explore natural solutions like proper nutrition before prescribing drugs, which are often less effective and have side effects. Feed your brain, feed your life. The nutrients we consume affect our genes, mental functioning, and overall health. Proper nutrition builds substances that support brain activity, mental well-being, and even gene expression. By understanding the chain reactions that occur in our brain when we eat, we can take control of our physical and mental health. The book highlights how we can increase serotonin levels, create and transfer methyl groups to our DNA, boost brain cells' health, and reverse genetic diseases like ADHD or depression. The book's ultimate message is to feed your brain because it is essential to living a healthy and fruitful life. The gut-brain connection. Your gut microbiome affects your emotions more than you think. Contrary to popular belief, our emotions are not solely based on our brain's reactions. Research shows that the bacteria in our gut affect how we feel. Mental health patients have reported digestive complaints in the past, and scientists now think that it could be what's happening in our stomach that has a dramatic effect on our brains. Our body is full of different microbiomes, and each has its own set of bacteria. Our gut's microbiome is affected by the conditions in which food is grown. Modern farming techniques, genetic modification, pesticides, and climate change cause plants to grow quickly, but science has not yet determined if they absorb enough minerals. Antibiotics and antiseptics further deplete our gut microbiomes and negatively impact our brains. Researchers have taken gut microbes from anxious mice and transplanted them into outgoing mice, resulting in a complete reversal of their emotional states. Specific gut bacteria may be connected to conditions such as ADHD and schizophrenia. Currently, scientists are working on determining the optimal microbiome for mental health, with promising treatments such as prebiotics, probiotics, and fecal transplants. Therefore, it's time we acknowledge the gut-brain connection and take steps to keep our gut microbiomes healthy. Food and mood. The book highlights a strong correlation between the food we eat and our mental well-being. Eating healthily can have a positive impact, while consuming processed foods affects mental health negatively. The research findings demonstrate that seafood and vegetables decrease risk of depression and suicide. Moms who consume more fruits have infants with advanced cognitive development. The use of multinutrients seems to have positive effects on associated moods and self-regulation among patients with autism spectrum disorders and those with addiction, besides reducing rage and aggression, improving sleep and PMS symptoms. The book provides useful tips on healthy eating to enjoy the most benefits on mental well-being. Eat real food. In a world of conflicting diet advice, the key to improving brain function and mind health is to eat real food that our ancestors would recognize. This means avoiding processed foods and eating a Mediterranean-style diet that emphasizes fruits, vegetables, lean meats, fish, and whole grains. Cooking at home with fresh ingredients is healthier and more cost-effective than eating out, and stocking your pantry with staples like rice, beans, lentils, and olive oil makes meal prep easier. Remember to shop with a list and fill half your plate with fruits and vegetables, a quarter with carbs, and a quarter with protein. And don't forget to enjoy treats in moderation. Ditch junk food, embrace health. The book highlights the impact of bad eating habits on our health and offers a 5-step guide to creating better eating habits. The goal is simple: cut unhealthy foods from our diet and embrace healthy eating. By focusing on pre-contemplation, contemplation, preparation, action, and maintenance, readers can create a practical plan that works for them. The author urges readers to throw out processed, sugary, and unhealthy foods and opt for homemade fresh meals instead. By doing so, we can avoid consuming the 5,000 toxic chemicals in our food supply that might harm our bodies. The author recommends buying organic produce and using the Environmental Working Group's Dirty Dozen and Clean 15 lists as a reference. For those struggling to make the transformation, the author recommends setting specific goals and sharing them with others for accountability. With perseverance and patience, we can all create healthier eating habits for long-term health benefits. The power of multinutrients for mental health. Multinutrients are the key to optimal brain functioning and can improve mental health. While many of us rely on single-ingredient tablets, multinutrients offer a broader formula of vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and fatty acids that work in combination to provide a sum effect greater than its parts. To determine the correct dose, consult the recommended dietary allowances, but aim for your tolerable upper limit. Committing to a regimen of good food and multinutrients can lead to clearer thinking and better ability to handle life's challenges. Start with what you put on your plate.
As we wrap up our exploration of the better brain, it becomes evident that good nutrition is crucial in building mental resilience and combating various mental health challenges. A well-balanced diet, rich in nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals, can have profound effects on our emotions, gene expression, and overall mental well-being. The significance of our gut microbiome in determining how we feel further demonstrates the undeniable connection between the foods we consume and our emotional landscape. By adopting a healthier diet, incorporating the right supplements, and avoiding toxic chemicals, we take charge of our mental health and prepare ourselves for a brighter, fulfilling life. Embrace this transformative journey to achieve a better brain through improved nutrition and holistic well-being.